Okay, pretty sure I need to do some texting and things for a little while to gain some affection again. I'm making $40 now at my job. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get through this week. I should check on my Swiffy Taft situation too. Should be good still. 123. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Do another text. Oh, hello. BAE, my man, what is going on? Answer me. BAE!
I can't. No.
Is something wrong? Are you in trouble?
Phone somehow got drenched in shampoo. I'm slipping on the letters.
Oh, brother. How did that even happen? Did you forget you had it on you, or leave it somewhere done?
No.
Sure you didn't. It's funny seeing you text worse than me.
I'm so glad you're in this.
Don't worry, despite the suds, your sarcasm, your sarcam is coming in loud and clear.
Woo, derf, ooh,
How? How did you get... How is it so slippery? I have a lot of questions. That was a journey. That was interesting. Ah, Shiloh's game. Oh, it's the type game. Alright. I forgot about this. Okay. I just want to make sure I get the first question so that I know what I'm answering. Okay. Did I just skip over that too? Sheesh. Ah, disposition. Okay. Man, all that talk about I don't want to miss the first question. Burp, derp, derp. BAE I'd say is in between for disposition. It's kind of neutral. Ah, my two favorite boys. In between. I want someone who can keep me guessing. That's not what that means. That's exactly what it means.
Alright, and that's it for the personality portion of our questions.
Wow, you weren't kidding. How short is this quiz?
There are 9 questions.
Really? Not even 10?
I could make up one more if you wanted me to.
That's alright, just bring on question 2 already.
Okay, question 2. In comparison to you, what's your preference for height? Taller, shorter, about the same?
Definitely taller. Taller, please.
What a predictable answer.
Pfft, whatever. I like what I like.
Great! Question 3. What's your preferred body type out of the people here? Kinda scrawny, sorta fit, or more muscular?
Yes, I like my very thin BAE as opposed to my fit Shilohs. Look at this! I don't care if you skip a meal and hardly walk. Bleh. Anyway, mean and lean. Why? Because it looks good. No need to act so confused about it.
Question 4. How do you feel about the length of their hair? Long, really short, at least a little something that hangs down.
In between, so it can be put back with hair clips, please. In between, Having something to sway dramatically in the breeze is nice.
Does it still count if the hair is pulled back?
Yeah, I don't see why not. BAE asking the important questions.
Alright. Question 5. Do you have any preference for skin tone? Lighter colored, medium, especially dark? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, Jerkette.
Yes, and of course, the very lightly toned BAE. I don't mind answering. I've got a thing for guys on the lighter side. No one has anything to say to that.
Okay. Question 6. I don't know if this question will really work.
What's the problem?
It's about the outfits people are wearing, but, you know, uniforms.
Can't you tweak it?
Sure. Everybody will just have to think about the types of clothes we wear outside of school, though.
I'm sure we'll manage.
Got it. Question 6. When it comes to clothes, what types of color schemes do you prefer? Light and saturated colors? Dark and muted colors? A mix of both?
Give me that dark and muted. Ah, Jeremy wears dark and muted color clothing as well. Interesting. Dark, muted, and just stuff that's not going to be distracting.
Very good point. Glaring colors are obnoxious.
True, and there are much more important things to focus on.
Question 7. Do you care about the way their eyebrows look?
This is getting ridiculous.
Sorry, there are only so many questions you can ask about this kind of thing.
Who cares? It's almost over. Let him ask the dumb questions.
As I was saying, is there something you prefer when it comes to eyebrows? Really thin, average, extra thick?
Thin. Extra thin. Do I even want to know why? It's nothing weird. I just like how it looks.
Alright. Question 8. Glasses. Yay or nay?
Absolutely a yay. Definitely yay. All glasses all the time.
Well, I think there's no argument on who wins this round.
Yep.
Question 9. The last question.
Finally.
You do remember that after her, we're all going to have to take a turn, right?
I know, but this part is almost over, and that's something.
Hardly. But whatever makes you happy, sweet pea.
Shh! Give me the last question, Shiloh. We're so close to the results. And then we get to hear what BAE's, type is.
Maybe we should skip it.
What's the problem?
The last question is unfair. It's about piercings, and SSB doesn't allow piercings for guys. There's only ever been one exception, so we couldn't know if the results were really right.
Fine, let's ask. Is there anyone here who would have a piercing if you were allowed to have one? Me. I'd pierce my ears, or at least one.
Anyone else? I would.
Jeremy, you'd have a piercing.
Yes. Wow. What would you pierce? My belly button.
Oh my god. I could have gone my whole life without knowing that. And there you go. We'll just use our imaginations to pretend we live in a world where Everett has his ears pierced and Jeremy also has something pierced.
That'll work.
Nay. No thanks.
If you didn't want the guy to have a piercing anyways, then why didn't you say so? We could have skipped trying to figure out who hypothetically would have had one.
Sorry, I was curious. So, what do you guys think? Which of you isn't gonna be disappointed?
Who cares? Yeah, this game is so lame.
I guess you don't think it's either of you.
That's not the problem, obviously.
Oh yeah, and what is? Who is your type? Lynn has to actually speak up.
I think BAE's the pick.
That's the problem. Me? Aw, I'm thrilled, Cookie.
So are you all agreed then? Whatever. No one's happy about this. Except for Shiloh.
Yeah, he's the best fit.
Wow. My day has truly been made.
Uh-huh. Aren't you lucky, BAE?
Of course. I'm pleased as punch about it, honest. And just as an aside, are we done with this game now?
No, now you have to answer the questions.
Huh, I forgot. Fine, ask away.
Good. Question 1. Disposition. Outgoing, not, etc.
That's hard to say. Let's just go with somewhere in between.
Alright. Question 2. Height. Tall, short, you know.
Short. That's cute.
Okay. Question 3. Body type.
I like soft and squishy.
Uh-huh. Ew. Don't describe human beings as squishy. That just sounds wrong.
So I guess the closest out of the options would be a not-toned body type.
You're not interested in fitness. What a surprise.
Don't be mean, Nate. Hair length?
Medium to long.
Skin tone. Again, you don't have to answer if you feel uncomfortable.
No preference.
Outfit colors?
Dark and muted, though pastels can be nice too.
Eyebrows.
Thin and groomed.
Is it just me, or is it starting to sound like he wants a short version of himself?
What's wrong with wanting someone who's like you, Posey?
Nothing if we're talking personality, but wanting someone that's similar to you look-wise is a bit questionable, don't you think?
Sure, whatever you say, Sugar Plum.
Glasses.
No preference. Seriously?
Come on, BAE. You don't have to give fake answers just because Nate pointed out the fact that you want to date a mini BAE.
Do you actually think I care about what he says?
Not really, but you're the glasses guy, so how can you not care if your girlfriend wears glasses?
Because my thing doesn't need to be her thing. At least not when it comes to glasses.
Alright. Last one. Piercings.
Yes, but only on the ears, and only one per ear.
Okay, we're done. What do you guys think? Who's his pick?
Well, in second place is BAE himself, and I'd say first place goes to Jeremy.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Good job. Jeremy is the answer I would have come up with too.
Okay.
You were pretty comfortable with this, BAE. Why shouldn't I be, Ducky? 'Cause it's weird. How so? It just is. You're so silly, dear.
Alright, let's not get carried away. Remember, this is supposed to be fun.
It's not.
Well, it's your turn to answer questions. Maybe then you'll have fun.
No preference to everything. Those are my answers. It wasn't fun.
I think that'll be all. What? I'm sorry, Shiloh, but things weren't going well with BAE's results, and it doesn't seem like it'll go up from here. Aww.
That's just because Jeremy had to make it difficult. What are we supposed to do now, then?
Oh, I know. Why doesn't Shiloh open his present?
Alright, fine. Goodbye, everybody. So BAE's pick is Jeremy. Interesting. Considering he, really upsets Jeremy come summertime. Where are we now? Can we go anywhere with you? 100? Yes, we can. Let's go to the library.
Hello?
Hi, BAE. You busy tomorrow?
That depends. Why do you ask, Cookie?
I was thinking we could meet up at the library for a little study date.
Uh-huh. That is not something I would have expected from you.
What can I say? I'm full of surprises.
Apparently so, but I'm not sure that's really a date.
It totally is.
Saying something is true doesn't make it true, you know.
You are the last person who can talk about that. Now, will you come or not?
Ah, fine. Maybe I can help improve your studying techniques.
Cool. I'll be looking forward to showing you some of my techniques, too. Let's meet in front of the high school section.
Right. Goodbye, dear.
Bye, darling. Techniques? That sounds sexual to me. Hi, I'm glad you made it.
Think nothing of it. It's not as though it was much of a trip.
Don't be whiny. Not every date has to involve spending money to go somewhere.
Yes, only the good ones.
So funny. Let's just go. And we're here.
Let's begin.
Is this our first time going for a date at the library? I think it might be. If it makes you feel better, we don't actually have to study here.
So I should leave.
No, we can just do something else.
What?
I don't know. Hang out, talk.
That's vaguely more date-like. Still, I'm not ready to go anywhere.
We don't have to go anywhere else.
Are we supposed to do something here?
Yeah, why not? We plan to spend the day at the library, so that's what we'll do, and it's not like I really intended to get any studying done in the first place.
That's disappointing to hear, Twinkle. You should take your studies more seriously.
You don't want to study either.
Yes, but I came with a mindset of helping you, not to study myself.
How do you know I even need help?
I'm not sure. A feeling, perhaps?
You better not be implying that I'm stupid.
Of course not. You simply don't know as much as I do. But basically none of the other students do, so it's nothing to be concerned about.
Look, my grades are good enough. I don't need to study.
They could always be better, I'm sure.
Uh-huh. I can see you liked the idea of getting to play teacher, but I'm sorry you wouldn't be able to teach me anything.
Why not? I'm very good at it.
I bet you are, but I just wouldn't be able to concentrate.
Because my good looks would be too distracting.
You got it. I guess you're pretty smart after all.
You're predictable, though I don't actually believe that would be a problem.
You give me too much credit for once.
Credit where credit is due, Dumpling.
Well, I'm serious. There's something hypnotic about those unsettling red eyes of yours. How could I possibly pay attention?
The same way you're paying attention to the conversation right now.
Yeah, but this conversation isn't boring.
My teaching methods aren't boring.
Uh-huh.
Alright, if you won't let me teach you, then I don't know why you want to stay here.
Because I still want to know what it's like to have a date at the library.
I suppose there is sort of an appeal in that.
Right? It's totally a cute couple thing to do.
So, what exactly do you want to do?
I invited you, so it'd be rude if I didn't let you decide.
Actually, since you invited me, it'd be rude to expect me to be the one to come up with something. You should have had something in mind.
Okay, I'll come up with something.
I can't wait to hear what that is.
I got it. We can go around the library and find a book that we think the other would like.
That doesn't sound like it'd take very long.
Well, it has to be so perfect that the other person admits defeat. I don't think either of us would do that over just anything.
Fine. I'll play this little game with you.
Good, it's on then. I really like these two together. They're very playful. They're very, I don't know, the banter and just they're kind of up for just playing games in general, which is kind of nice. You done, Bae?
Yes, are you?
Yep.
Wonderful. What I picked out is this book full of confessions people anonymously submitted, because I imagine you wouldn't want to read a genuine book, and I know petty things like that pique your interest.
I see. And for you, Bae, I picked out this empty notebook because I imagine that you'd have more fun writing a book and then reading what you wrote yourself.
Creative.
So, do you admit mine is better?
No. Do you?
No.
This was pointless then. Not surprising.
If you're that ready to give up, why not just let me win?
Because you didn't.
Okay, let's do it again. Round 2, the tiebreaker.
Fine with me.
That was so cute. That wasn't so bad, huh, Bae?
There are worse ways to spend an afternoon.
Perfect. Not being the worst way to spend an afternoon is the bar I set for our dates. That was great! I really liked that. I think that might be one of my favorite dates that we've ever done. Oh. Yep. I am fully satisfied with that. All right. I think we have like one more work conversation thing that's supposed to happen. So that should be happening soon. Called it! Sup, Bae? It's time for a break.
Oh, thank you, Twinkle.
You alright over there?
I'm tired, but not sick, so it's fine.
If you're tired, why are you here? This is optional, remember?
Because I'm needed here, Starfish. They plan on me being here, and it is a problem for them if I can't make it. I wouldn't leave them in the lurch because I'm a little snoozy.
Uh-huh, I think they would have lived.
And so will I. Truthfully, it's a shame you don't seem to be taking this work seriously. How do you expect to manage a real job?
The same way I manage going to school every day of the week.
Ah, that argument. If you truly think school is a good enough comparison to working life, you're going to have a sad awakening after you graduate.
And working part-time on the weekend is so much more help for preparing.
Yes, it is, if you take it seriously.
How do you even know? You've never had a real job before.
It's just common sense, Cookie.
Oh, of course. I guess that's all that needs to be said. Anyways, why are you such a crucial member of this establishment?
You have to ask. This is a daycare. They need people who are not only good with the children, but know them. Even if you're not always working with them directly, it is far better to have someone who has been here than someone who hasn't. Besides, children respond better when the people around them don't change too much.
I see. Whatever will they do once you graduate?
I'm sure they'll have a more difficult time.
They might even go out of business.
There's no need to be sarcastic with me because I matter here and you don't. You don't try to make a difference after all.
I've worked here a lot too, you know.
Not as much or as consistently as I have.
I totally make a difference here.
Okay. Sure. You absolutely matter. I'm very sorry I made you sad.
Sometimes I think I'd have more mature conversations with the toddlers.
Ah, I think that all the time.
Of course you do. By the way, it's almost nap time.
I'm aware, naturally. Why bring that up?
I was just thinking that's probably the reason you're so tired.
Ha, cute. I don't need naps, thank you. Though I'm genuinely surprised I've never caught you napping with the kids.
I've thought about it.
What stopped you, Sunshine? I can't think of any reason that'd hold someone like you back.
I'd rather watch you run around in that apron.
Oh, how flattering.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the work of a full-time job. The real problem is that no job will ever be able to compare to this.
You'll get over it, I'm sure.
Hey, you never let me take a picture.
What a tragedy. I've got to get back to work.
Aw. You never snapped a candid? Well, and that's how that ended. I'll have you know, mister, that I've been working here nearly every weekend, at least one day on the weekend. So blurg. Where are we now? 85. What's the next thing we need? 90. 70? We could go... Yeah, you know what? Let's go to the accessory store.
Yes.
Hey, Abe. You free tomorrow?
For you, of course.
Groovy. Want to go to the Golden Rule accessory store?
What an unexpectedly decent idea.
Why is that unexpected?
Let's just say that you and I likely don't have the same taste in date locations. Except for right now, of course.
Uh-huh. Are you gonna come or not?
I will. It might actually be a nice time.
Wow, I'm so glad you think that's a possibility.
You're welcome, Sweet Pea. It is a compliment after all.
Right. I'll see you tomorrow in front of Rio.
Fine. Ta-ta.
Yeah, bye. Alright. Actually, I'll just go and work, get some money for that. Ah, yes, this outfit. Very nice. I love that coat. Hey, good to see you.
You too, dear.
If I pick out an accessory I like, you better not try to ruin it for me.
I would never. You are free to pick out whatever you want, even if it is awful.
Thanks. Alright, I know you like glasses, but seriously, how often could you possibly need grayish blue frames? I can't imagine they work with most things.
You have no idea. Grayish blue is perfectly reasonable compared to some of the other colors I own. I have a few frames I've only been able to wear with one specific outfit because they're so impractical.
You have way too much money, man.
Probably, Sweet Pea. Probably. But isn't that a plus?
Yes, yes it is. Give me your money.
No.
Fine, spend your money on me. I am your date after all.
No thanks. I'll order another pair of frames after this instead.
Scum, I deserve that money.
Why exactly?
'Cause I'd put it to better use than you.
I find it a touch hard to believe you would.
Yeah, I'd waste it on stupid things too.
My various glasses are frivolous, not stupid.
Same difference. Hey, it's Adrian!
Oh, welcome. It's nice to see the both of you again.
Hi, Adrian. You know BAE?
Yes, he shops here fairly often. That's right. It's very unexpected, and I can see why you were surprised he knew me.
Whatever, BAE.
Are you alright, Posey? Are you talking to me? Yes, I am. Good job. Okay. Well, are you? Oh, yes, I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. It's nothing, Gumdrop. With the way you were staring off into space, anyone would be concerned. Why were you doing that again? I was... thinking. I see. Thinking is a wonderful thing to do, but maybe you should pay more attention to the here and now, especially while you're in the middle of work. Don't you think, Starfish? Yes, that makes sense.
Lay off, BAE. It was like 2 seconds.
It was only a suggestion.
Yeah, sure it was.
Right, I understand. Understand what? The conversation? I should leave you to your browsing. Thank you for all of the advice. I really appreciate it. You're very welcome.
Do you have a problem with Adrian? Everything okay for you, BAE?
He didn't offer to help us. Honestly, he needs to think more about what he's doing.
You know, I think there's a certain tsundere that would agree with your assessment of Adrian. Please, that is so not why you're annoyed. What's really going on?
It's nothing, Cookie.
Fine, I'll figure it out myself.
Haha, cute. Have fun with that.
I will. Now, it must have something to do with that little talk with Adrian.
How astute of you.
Let's see. Are you mad because he didn't give you enough special attention? Or is it because he didn't act like you were the smartest person he's ever met?
No. Wonderful attempt, though, Muffin.
I'm not done yet. Is it because he didn't get mad at you?
Why would I want that?
Because all that stuff about you being concerned was obviously sarcasm, and if you're gonna be that sarcastic, you probably want the person to acknowledge it.
Well, at least someone noticed.
What? So I'm right? You're unhappy because he thought you actually meant what you were saying?
I suppose that's one interpretation.
You are such a freaking nut.
You can have your opinion, but I only find it a little irritating because someone of his age should be familiar with the concept. How could he not tell? Or he is purposely ignoring it? I don't know which would be more annoying.
I'd wager he genuinely didn't notice.
Then someone should explain it to him.
Have fun with that.
Oh, I'm not going to.
Why not? You're the only person who cares.
I'm positive I'm not the only one who thinks he needs better people skills, but I am far too busy for more charity work.
Plus, you'd sound like a pretty major prick if you had to explain to someone that when you said you cared about them, you didn't actually mean it.
True enough.
Sheesh. I know I told you not to ruin the accessories I liked with those backhanded comments you love, but you could have said something.
So sorry. I wanted to leave it up to you.
Yeah, right. You're still annoyed, aren't you?
I don't know what you mean, Ducky.
Uh-huh, sure. What a whack job. I'm so proud that you figured out what it was, though, and he actually admitted to it. Good grief.